afternoon, everyone. So before we start, please arrange your chairs. Then make up the crowds that you see around. Okay, and lastly, please keep all the things that are not related to your subject, please after you. Okay? So, now look at your seatmates. Is anybody absent today?
Yes.
Who are those students? Okay, so please settle down, class. So before we start, let's have first the motivational activity. So this game is called toss the ball game. So since I don't have the ball, so I have here a box, and then I think all of you are already familiar with this game. So, the mechanics of this game is that you will pass this back to your seatmates until once the music will stop, then those students who will have this box will answer the question. Okay? Okay, so let's start here.
Emergency. The wheel in the bus.
So, please hold hands, class.
Okay, the wheel on the bus. Under the moon. Yeah, panaw. No someday, turn around, is like all people say that we
Okay, Miss Bulagsa, my question is, in your own understanding or in your own definition, what is a positive school culture? So, in your own understanding about creating a positive school culture, what is your own definition of a positive school culture?
For me, based on what I understand about the positive school culture is that it is the behavior that we choose towards the students of that school.
Thank you, Miss Alexa. So, a positive school culture is where everyone feels a sense of belonging. So, this means that all teachers, students, and staff members can feel accepted, valued, or included in the school community. Now, let me introduce first the learning objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to explain the importance of the positive school culture. Second, demonstrate understanding of the elements of a positive school culture and the teacher and student norms. And third, create a poem based on the topic, which is the positive school culture. So now let's delve into our main topic, which is creating a positive school culture. So my topic is a continuation of Ms. Gana's discussion earlier. So I will tackle the elements of the positive school culture and the students and teachers norms. Now discuss or let's tackle the elements of a positive school culture. Can you please read the elements of a positive school culture, everyone?
Experimentation, high expectations, trust and confidence, tangible support, reaching out to the knowledge base, appreciation and recognition, caring, celebration, humor, involvement in decision making, prediction of what's important, traditions, science, and open communications.
Okay, thank you, class. So now let's tackle first the collegiality. So the school atmosphere is friendly. You work in an atmosphere where responsibility and authority are shared by everyone. You can be yourself. You have not to put your best forward to impress others. So collegiality is a friendly relationship between people who work together or do the same job. So when there is a collegiality, when there is a sense of collegiality, then it can create an environment where staff and students can thrive, learn, and contribute to the collective success of the school. So here in collegiality, naanay makikita ang helping with each other. So in order for us to contribute the collective success of the school, we should help each other and we should help each other so that we can contribute to the collective success of the school. Next is the experimentation. The atmosphere encourages experimentation and so will welcome mistakes as part of the learning process. No student, no teachers get punished for a mistake. So this is not in experimentation like what we had in science, but experimentation in a positive school culture is encouraged and valued. This means that students and teachers are given the freedom and support to explore new ideas, take risks, and try innovative approaches to learning and teaching. So, as we have read, no student, no teachers gets punished for a mistake. So mistakes are an essential part of the learning process. Mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth and development rather than something to be punished or feared. Mistakes should be used as the driving, as the stepping stones for us to improve ourselves. Dili kay mo na nasayop ta, dili na ta pwede ba kanang mapag-go or kanang mapag-learn. That's why walay student or teacher nga mag-punish kung masayop. Next is high expectations. It has been said one's level of achievement is always lower than one's level of aspiration. So set high expectations for high achievement. So in a positive school culture, high expectations are set both students and teachers. These expectations serve as a driving force for continuous improvement and growth. So it has been said that one's level of achievement is always lower than one's level of aspiration. So that is the reason why we should dream big, set high goals for expectations, and aim for excellence. These aspirations serve as motivators and drivers for us to strive for success, no matter how many disappointments we feel. Like, for example, murag kasagaran na nato if taas tag ka ng expectation, it could possibly lead to disappointments if like sa ako ko experience taas na pag-release sa grade sa ESD. So, grabe na pong breakdown na to kaya tungkol sa panataas ka kong expectation. But na disappointment could also help us to be better and para mas move disappointment is also motivator for us na para mo strive para makuha na to ang success. Next is trust and confidence. Students, teachers, school heads, and parents relate well and work well with relationships are solidly built on trust and confidence. So, trust and confidence are fundamental pillars that contribute to a healthy and supportive environment. When there is a trust and confidence, it can create an atmosphere where individuals feel valued, supported, and motivated to collaborate, and also they can actively contribute to the school community. Students, teachers, school parents, and everyone. Okay, now let's move on. Now let's move on to tangible support. Everyone in the school community gives concrete support for the good that they do. Support comes in not just in words but in action. Support should extend beyond mere words and be demonstrated through concrete action. Ang support nato is dili ra through words but through in action. Students must feel that they are valued and appreciated. So ang example sa tangible support for the students is kanang offering mentoring or kanang mag-tutor ang mga students. And for the teachers, they can also have the professional development opportunities where kanang against like training, seminars, or workshops or webinars. Then next is reaching out to the knowledge base. Teachers care to grow professionally to update themselves on content, knowledge, and methodology. The first domain is developing professional standards for teacher. So, can anybody explain this or give your understanding of this elements of a positive school culture? So, any volunteer? So, since there's no volunteers, I will take who will explain or give their understanding. So, okay, Miss Gisigan.
I have understood that teachers are very much necessary to update themselves so that they were able to reach the needs of the students, especially now in this 21st century era that students are more into technological advancement. So teachers must help themselves so that they're able to foster the learning that the students are going to need.
Thank you, Ms. Gisigan. So, by reaching out to the knowledge base, teachers actively seek opportunities to expand their knowledge and skills, which is also good for them in order to deliver high-quality instruction that is relevant, engaging, and effective for the students. Next is appreciation and recognition. Certainly, words of appreciation and recognition makes classroom climate highly favorable. A reminder to teachers, you are not made less when you praise others. Instead, you became magnanimous. So, appreciation and recognition reminds teachers expressing appreciation. Expressing appreciation and recognition others or the students does not diminish their own value. Instead, they can help students to uplift and celebrate their achievements. So, kay ba mo unsay ka na magnanimos? So,
That's right.
magnanimous.
What is this?
Wait lang.
What is it about?
Dali.
Did I hear for me baked for the rice or the rest for the
Okay, now let's proceed to carry celebration at Gilmore. Carry celebration at Gilmore. Kids don't care what you know until they know what that you care. They don't listen to teacher, but teacher doesn't care. So, bantay mo nga ang mga student, kung online paki ang maestra, managtabi ang mga estudyante, dili yun naminaw ang estudyante. Duh. So, it may be good to remind teachers that many of students, especially those who struggle, don't receive nearly enough positive feedback in the classroom or in their personal lives. So, when teachers genuinely care about their students' well-being, it establishes a foundation of trust, respect, and support. Students are more likely to engage in their learning and feel comfortable seeking help or guidance from their teachers. So, kung ang teacher nag-care sa students or kanang mag-asa, kanang mag-kuhan sila ang well-being sa student, then ana ang mga kuha ng student na mas kanang confident sila mo show or mo open up sila ang problem sa ilang teacher. So since ang teacher is our second parent. Now, let's move on to involvement in decision making. Involving others who are concerned with decisions to be made enhances sense of ownership. So, can anyone who will give your understanding of this elements of African school culture? Involvement in decision making. Okay, so Miss Valdicos, since you're using your phone, can you give your understanding of involvement in decision making?
So I think this refers to the stakeholders that have a common goal to enhance the school and the other ones, which they need to share their opinion on how to decide a good decision, which is best to apply for this for their school to become developed.
Yes, precisely. Thank you, Ms. Galdeos. So, when individuals are involved in decision making, they feel that their opinions and perspectives are valued and respected. This involvement creates a sense of ownership and empowerment as they have a voice in shaping the direction and policies of the school. Next is protection of what is important. What schools consider important must form part of their tradition and still must be protected by all means. School considers nutrition, health, and cleanliness as important. So, ang gi-consider sa school na important is the nutrition and health and also the cleanliness. That is why they implement a Play Go, which means clean as you go, because that is also a way for us to protect or prevent any sakit nga atong malakha. And also the cleanliness of the school. Next is traditions. A truly positive school culture is not characterized simply by the absence of norms, violence, or discipline problems, but also by the presence of a set of norms and values that focus school community's attention on what is most important and motivate them to work hard toward a common purpose. So a positive school culture is characterized by a shared set of norms and values that guide the behavior, interactions, and attitudes of all members of the school community. These norms and values create a sense of unity, purpose, and commitment, fostering a supportive and motivating environment. Last is honest and open communication. No one gets ostracized for speaking up his mind. The atmosphere is such that everyone is encouraged to speak his mind without fear of being ostracized. So ostracized is that ignoring a person or excluding someone from a group conversation or activities. Like, bitaw maka-feel ang student ka na left out siya na group, one na ostracized. So, honest and open communication should apply in that is the important of the elements of positive school culture because that is why kanang gitawag na freedom kay natin freedom nga kanang to speak up sa atong mga kanang opinions or atong mga ethical thoughts. And then when we should foster honest and open communication inside or outside the school or the classroom so that we can have a good relationship with others or in our classmates. Now let's move on to shared norms, teacher and student norms. So can you please read the teacher norms?
Teach in different ways. Call students by their name. Care about students' feelings. Have a good attitude. Help students understand. Attend school the majority of time. Be respectful. Have a growth mindset.
Okay, thank you class. So first is teach in different ways. So this means that teachers should employ various instructional strategies and methods to cater to the diverse learning needs of the students. Next is call students by their names. Like, so yes, it is a simple yet significant practice that promotes a positive and respectful classroom environment. Third is care about students' feelings. So, mao dyan yung important thing. Dapat kamauta mo mo care sa mga debate sa mga students. Mga students na debate sa listahan. So, always understand your student's situation. Huwag yun ay always nila Next is help students understand. Work at a responsible pace, explain clearly, support different learning styles and expect the best and re-explain if necessary. Attend school the majority of time. So, yeah, importante po sa mga teachers dapat kung saan man pag-learn sa mga estudyante kung dili mo attend ang teacher regularly. Diba? Sige, tagtuan. Video, wala ito na learn. Charis.
Uy.
Charis sa sir. Be respectful. That's the mo'ay. Teachers should give what the students needs and use proper language. Dahil kung magkuhan, dahil sila ako nagsabutan niya. Nakibiyat ako kuhan. Then allow space if needed. Use supportive words when explaining. And then call by their name. Last is have a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is essential in creating a supportive and motivating learning environment. Now, can you please read the student norms?
Have a growth mindset. Call classmates by their name. Be responsible for your work. Listen. Attend school the majority of time. And be a good team player.
Thank you, class. So, first, have a growth mindset. So, same with teacher norms. We should, students should believe that they will improve, fail forward, keep on trying, and should speak positively about their abilities to learn. Next is call classmates by their name. So, kay Dongdong mo pagka ng high school or elementary, ang itawag na to kay pangasatong kinikanan or ka mga isungog nila or mga iburi. So, di naman, dapat ang atong itawag is pangan yun sa atong classmates. Kaya di mo ko na sa atong kinikanan tara natin, kung sinidot kita pangan yung tawag ko na sa kinikanan. So, next is be responsible for your work. As a student, we should always prepare the materials, educate ourselves, we should be a professional, meet the deadlines, so mga deadliners niya, and then always participate and be on time to the class. Kato mga sayo para sa second subject niya, magpagpuna mo. And then, last is be a good team player. Be a good team player. So when we say be a good team player, students must provide good, helpful feedback, stay calm, encourage others, stay on topic, be considerate, use proper language, and lastly, communicate clearly to students and teachers. So, so that's all for my discussion. Now I will ask you to check if you have understand my topic. My question is, as a future educator, how important to you the trust and confidence when you are in the field of teaching? Trust and confidence. Again, as a future educator, how important to you the trust and confidence when you are in the field of teaching? So, everybody. Mr. Oracion, can you give your as a future educator, how important to you the trust and confidence when you are in the field of teaching?
Trust and confidence is very essential when we are in the field of teaching. Since trust is what we need to deliver our lesson properly, and confidence in order to achieve your desired performance in the classroom.
Yes, that is right. Thank you, Ms. Oracion. So, next is, among the 6 student norms, what is the most important for you and why? Miss Cornell? Among the 6 student norms, what is the most important for you and why?
For me, all of the student norms are important. But since you want me to pick one, I'm going to pick have a growth mindset. Because having a growth mindset will help you to follow that the 5 other little.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Cornell. Last is, what is your overall understanding about the topic, which is the positive school culture? Ms. Sigolino? What is your overall understanding about the topic, the positive school culture?
My overall understanding about the topic, positive school culture is that we need to make importance to the elements that was discussed earlier in order to have a positive environment for our students.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sigolino. Now let's proceed to our application. So in a group, make a one stanza poem with 4 to 5 lines based on the topic, the positive school culture. So let's count 1, 2, 4 groups. So let's count. Let's start counting from Ms. Sigolino. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Go, Pamikin. Go. 3, 4. 1. Go. 3, 4. 1. 2. Go. 3, 4. 1. 2. 3, 4, 1. Pila ka? Asa ka dahil? 1. Oh, kami na, lagi mo? 3, 4,
1.
1, 2. Okay, so all group 1, please stand up. one, please stand up. You'll make a poem about Okay, group one here. Then group two. Please stand up. One take that.
Uy, group 1, alito na.
Sit down. Group three. Sit down. So group four. Okay. Group one, group two, group three, group four. Then you will read your poem here in front. Okay, time's up. So group one. I think group two. Group two. Please listen, everyone. So here is our output. In school, joy blooms. In school, joy blooms, heart sings. Kindness rules like a gentle spring. Teachers guide with patience and care, fostering growth beyond compare. A positive school where dreams take flight. Take flight. Thank you, group Strive for the best, leading towards a better man. Teachers, be passionate and confident, for knowledge are your hands are in your grip to transmit the future of your students and your hands to commit.
Ito na lang po, Miss Miro, na lang po
Teachers wisdom, guiding hand, nor for students, dreams across the land. Challenges math and failures face. In this sanctuary of growth and grace, school culture forms to find its place.
Bini Grasha.
Mini priest.
Salamin.
The school where and a school where spirits strive so that they reach their diversity, wasting no time. Learners and educators means to not just life or positive culture forever shine. So that's all for the application. Now this is your assessment, identification, and so this will be passed next week. Yes, next week, Monday. Okay, that's all for today. And